Here we go again, back down the rabbit hole. My Tekno eb410.2. I bought this to run at an off-road track nearby. That track had pretty well shut down, which what led me into running at the oval track. This had been sitting pretty much as just a dirty rolling chassis because I'd pulled all the electronics out of it to put into the short course modified. So I went, blew it all apart, cleaned it up with the thought process of possibly, selling off the rolling chassis and just getting it out of here. But I started thinking about it as I was putting it back together, and yeah, back down the rabbit hole. I put electronics back into it. I've still got some cleanup work to do on the wiring, but you'll probably recognize that 13.5 motor I put in here. There's another one of those Hobby Wing 120 amp speed control fly sky receiver. The servo is a Savic servo that I pulled out of my 8-scale buggy. And of course, one of those ZRC batteries. But what I started thinking about was this would probably make a good oval car. And I can't make up my mind whether I want to do a late model body or a street stock style body. But just follow me through this. I've removed some pieces that are not going to be needed since I'm going to be running a different body style altogether. The little supports that go on the back of the chassis for the body, those don't need to be on the car. The fan mount that fits here, I took that off because I don't think it's going to be necessary. The original front bumper, I'm going to do something different on the front end. And the mud guard that's supposed to go in front of the receiver. I'm not going to be slinging any mud. Let airflow go through here, keep the motor cool. So anyways, what I'm brainstorming on the front end is I've got this, and this is basically the bottom section I cut off of one of the shock stands that I 3D printed. That's got maybe 70 cents in this plastic. So I cut the bottom off of it, and it's got, the angle here, this surface, that I'm thinking bolt it right to the front. I can attach body mounts on the front here, and it's not lined up quite right, but also a foam bumper right there to mount the body in the front end. On the back end, it really depends on the body and how it lays out. I can use the wing mount and either bolt the body straight to the wing mount, or come up with another piece of plastic, piece of Kydex or something to bolt to the wing mount and run body mounts up from that. The same kind of thought process can apply to virtually any four-wheel drive off-road buggy, and I'm sure there are plenty of them out there. The old b64s and the older X-rays, and even the TLR. Was it 22.4? Had the belt drive system. Would be great for an oval car. So any of those things, just look at it and come up with a way to mount a body in it, and you can resurrect an older. This is not an older one. This is the latest model, but any older four-wheel drive buggy would be a great oval car. And they used to be back in the day with a class called GT, and it was strictly an off-road chassis. They didn't care if it was two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. It had to have some kind of an oval body on it, but anything goes. Just whoever's the fastest wins. Just you let your creativity fly. And that's just, you know, a quick video on what rabbit hole I'm going down now. Y'all have fun. Don't run away just yet. Let me show you exactly what I was talking about. Okay, close that up. You see, use the two mounting holes for the brace, for the pin brace, to attach it. Now I've got a surface I can attach two body posts. I'll have to work that out once I get a body, and I'll get another piece of foam, but I'll use this one just for illustration. And literally glue a piece of foam right on the top of that plate, fit around the posts, and then that'll complete my my front body mount assembly. So just use your imagination, look around at what you have, and you can come up with something. It's really easy to do. I did use screws that were about 3 or 4 millimeters longer, so I didn't lose anything when mounting this up. Thank you.